In today's world, beauty is often measured by appearance. Social media, advertisements, and popular culture constantly tell women that they need flawless skin, a perfect body, expensive clothes, or the latest trends to be considered beautiful. As a result, many women spend years comparing themselves to others, feeling insecure, and believing they are not enough. But true beauty has never been about perfection. Real beauty is something much deeper. It comes from within, and it cannot be purchased, filtered, or imitated. A woman who understands this truth possesses a kind of beauty that grows stronger with time rather than fading away. The most beautiful women are often those who make others feel valued, respected, and loved. Their beauty is reflected in the way they treat people, the kindness they show, and the compassion they offer when someone is struggling. They do not seek attention by being the loudest person in the room. Instead, they naturally attract others because of the warmth and positivity they carry. Their presence leaves a lasting impression long after people forget what they were wearing or how they looked. A woman blessed by God understands that her worth is not determined by the opinions of strangers. She knows that her value comes from who she is, not from how she compares to someone else. This understanding gives her confidence that cannot be shaken by criticism or rejection. She does not spend her life chasing approval because she has already accepted herself. She recognizes her strengths, embraces her imperfections, and continues growing into the person she was created to be. True beauty is also revealed through humility. Some people believe that being beautiful means constantly seeking admiration, but genuine beauty does not need to announce itself. A woman with inner beauty remains humble even when she receives praise. She does not feel superior to others, nor does she try to compete with them. Instead, she lifts others up, celebrates their success, and encourages them to believe in themselves. Her confidence inspires rather than intimidates. Another powerful aspect of inner beauty is integrity. A gorgeous woman blessed by God remains true to her values even when no one is watching. She chooses honesty over convenience and kindness over selfishness. Her character remains strong regardless of circumstances. People trust her because her actions consistently match her words. This kind of beauty creates respect and admiration that lasts far longer than physical attractiveness. The truth is that physical appearance changes with time. Trends come and go, youth eventually fades, but kindness, wisdom, grace, and compassion become even more valuable as the years pass. These qualities create a beauty that grows stronger through life's experiences. A woman who develops her character becomes more attractive with every challenge she overcomes and every lesson she learns. If you have ever doubted your beauty because you do not match society's standards, remember this. Your greatest beauty is already within you. It is found in your heart, your character, your courage, and your ability to make a positive difference in the lives of others. When you focus on becoming a better person rather than chasing perfection, you begin to radiate a beauty that no mirror can fully capture. That is the kind of beauty that truly matters, and it is the kind of beauty that lasts forever. One of the most powerful signs that a woman is truly blessed by God is the ability to bring peace wherever she goes. In a world filled with stress, conflict, negativity, and constant pressure, a peaceful presence is rare and incredibly valuable. Some people enter a room and create tension. They spread gossip, criticism, and drama. But a woman who carries genuine inner peace has the opposite effect. Her presence calms anxious minds, comforts hurting hearts, and makes others feel safe and accepted. This is a form of beauty that cannot be measured by appearance, yet it is one of the most attractive qualities a person can possess. Peace does not mean that a woman has a perfect life. It does not mean she never faces problems, disappointments, or struggles. In fact, many of the women who carry the greatest peace have walked through some of life's hardest battles. They have experienced heartbreak, failure, rejection, and uncertainty. Yet instead of allowing those experiences to make them bitter, they have chosen to grow stronger and wiser. Their challenges have taught them patience, compassion, and understanding. Because they know what pain feels like, they naturally become a source of comfort for others. When people are around a peaceful woman, they often feel understood without having to explain everything. She listens more than she speaks. She pays attention to what others are feeling. Instead of rushing to judge or criticize, she offers understanding and support. Her words are thoughtful and encouraging. She knows that sometimes the greatest gift she can give is simply being present and listening. This ability to make people feel heard and valued creates deep and meaningful connections. A woman with a peaceful presence does not waste her energy on unnecessary drama. She understands that not every argument deserves a response and not every criticism deserves her attention. She chooses wisdom over emotional reactions. This does not mean she is weak or afraid to speak up. On the contrary, she is strong enough to remain calm when others lose control. She knows that true strength is often revealed through self-control rather than aggression. Another reason people are drawn to peaceful women is because they make others feel accepted. They do not constantly compare, compete, or seek to prove themselves. Instead, they celebrate the success of others and encourage people to become the best version of themselves. Their kindness creates an environment where people feel comfortable being authentic. This is a rare gift in a world where many individuals feel pressured to impress others or hide their imperfections. A peaceful woman also carries gratitude in her heart. Rather than focusing only on what is wrong, she appreciates what is right. This positive perspective influences everyone around her. Her optimism becomes contagious. She reminds people that even during difficult seasons, there is still hope, purpose, and something to be thankful for. The truth is that people may forget your appearance, your achievements, or even some of the things you say, but they will never forget how you made them feel. A woman blessed by God leaves a lasting impact because her presence brings peace into the lives of others. She becomes a light in dark moments, a source of comfort during difficult times, and a reminder that kindness and compassion still exist in the world. If people often feel calmer, stronger, and more hopeful after spending time with you, never underestimate the value of that gift. A peaceful presence is not ordinary. It is one of the clearest signs of inner beauty and one of the greatest blessings a woman can share with the world. Unshakable confidence is one of the most beautiful qualities a woman can possess. It is not the loud confidence that constantly seeks attention or demands recognition. It is a quiet, steady confidence that comes from knowing who you are and understanding your value. A woman blessed by God does not spend her life chasing approval from others because she has already discovered something far more important. Her worth is not determined by opinions, trends, or comparisons. It is rooted in purpose, character, and the knowledge that she was created for a reason. Many people confuse confidence with arrogance, but the two are completely different. Arrogance comes from feeling superior to others, while true confidence comes from being secure within yourself. A confident woman does not need to prove that she is better than anyone else. She does not constantly seek validation through compliments, social media attention, or external achievements. Instead, she understands her strengths, accepts her weaknesses, and continues moving forward with grace and determination. One of the greatest challenges women face today is comparison. Everywhere they look, they see images of people who seem more successful, more attractive, or more accomplished. It is easy to fall into the trap of believing that happiness and worth come from measuring up to someone else's standards. But a woman with unshakable confidence understands that comparison is the thief of joy. She knows that every person has a unique journey, unique gifts, and a unique purpose. Instead of competing with others, she focuses on becoming the best version of herself. This kind of confidence allows a woman to embrace her individuality. She does not feel pressured to follow every trend or change herself to fit into every group. She is comfortable being authentic because she knows that her uniqueness is part of her strength. She understands that she was not created to be a copy of someone else. The qualities that make her different are often the very qualities that make her special. A woman whose confidence is rooted in purpose is not easily shaken by criticism. That does not mean negative words never hurt her. It means she refuses to let those words define her. She understands that not everyone will appreciate her, agree with her, or support her dreams. Instead of allowing rejection to stop her, she uses it as motivation to grow stronger. She learns from constructive feedback but does not surrender her identity to the opinions of others. Purpose gives confidence direction. When a woman knows why she is here and what she stands for, she becomes more focused and determined. She spends less time worrying about what others think and more time investing in what truly matters. Her goals become clearer, her decisions become stronger, her actions become more meaningful. This sense of purpose gives her the courage to take risks, pursue opportunities, and overcome obstacles that might otherwise seem impossible. Another sign of true confidence is the ability to uplift others. Insecure people often feel threatened by the success of those around them. A confident woman, however, celebrates the achievements of others because she understands that someone else's success does not diminish her own. She encourages, supports, and inspires those around her. Her confidence creates an atmosphere of positivity rather than competition. Life will always bring challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Even the most confident women experience fear from time to time. The difference is that they do not allow fear to control their lives. They move forward despite uncertainty because they trust their abilities, their purpose, and their faith. They understand that growth often begins where comfort ends. If you possess this kind of confidence, never underestimate its value. It is one of the clearest signs of a woman who understands her worth and embraces her purpose. True beauty shines brightest when confidence is rooted not in appearance, popularity, or success, but in a deep belief that you were created with meaning and destined to make a difference. That confidence cannot be bought, borrowed, or taken away. It comes from within, and it is one of the greatest gifts a woman can have. Life has a way of testing every person. No matter how strong, intelligent, or talented someone may be, challenges are unavoidable. There will be moments of disappointment, seasons of uncertainty, and situations that seem impossible to overcome. Yet one of the most undeniable signs of a woman blessed by God is her ability to remain strong through these difficult times. She may stumble, she may cry, and she may feel overwhelmed at times, but she never allows hardship to define her future. Instead, she uses every challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Resilience is not something people are born with. It is developed through experience. Every setback teaches a lesson. Every failure provides an opportunity for growth. Every obstacle reveals strengths that may have otherwise remained hidden. A resilient woman understands that difficult seasons are not punishments, but opportunities to become a stronger version of herself. She knows that growth often happens in moments of discomfort, and that some of life's greatest lessons are learned during its toughest battles. When challenges arise, many people immediately focus on what they have lost. They become discouraged and convinced that their situation will never improve. A resilient woman chooses a different perspective. While she acknowledges her pain, she also looks for the lesson, the opportunity, and the possibility hidden within the struggle. She understands that every storm eventually passes and that today's difficulties do not determine tomorrow's outcomes. One of the most remarkable qualities of a resilient woman is her ability to keep moving forward even when progress seems slow. She does not wait until she feels completely confident before taking action. She takes one step at a time, trusting that each small effort will eventually lead her closer to her goals. This determination separates her from those who give up too soon. She understands that success is often achieved not by those who never fail, but by those who refuse to quit. Resilience also means maintaining hope when circumstances seem hopeless. There will be moments when doors close unexpectedly, plans fall apart, and dreams appear out of reach. During these times, a strong woman does not allow temporary setbacks to destroy her vision. She remains focused on the bigger picture. She believes that challenges are preparing her for something greater, and that every experience, whether positive or negative, is contributing to her personal growth. Another important aspect of resilience is emotional strength. Many people mistakenly believe that strong women never cry or show vulnerability. In reality, true strength is not about pretending to be unaffected by pain. It is about facing pain honestly and continuing to move forward despite it. A resilient woman allows herself to feel disappointment, sadness, and frustration, but she refuses to remain trapped in those emotions. She processes them, learns from them, and then continues her journey with renewed determination. Women who possess resilience often become powerful sources of inspiration for others. Their stories remind people that it is possible to overcome adversity. Their courage encourages others to keep going when they feel like giving up. Their perseverance demonstrates that strength is not measured by how many times you avoid falling, but by how many times you rise after you fall. Faith often plays a significant role in resilience. A woman blessed by God understands that she does not have to face life's challenges alone. Her faith gives her comfort during uncertainty and strength during weakness. Even when she cannot see the entire path ahead, she trusts that there is a purpose behind her struggles and that better days are coming. The truth is that life's greatest victories often belong to those who endured the hardest battles. Every challenge you overcome adds to your strength. Every obstacle you conquer increases your confidence. Every difficult season you survive proves that you are capable of more than you once believed. If you continue standing when life tries to knock you down, if you keep believing when others lose hope, And if you keep moving forward despite fear and uncertainty, then you possess one of the most beautiful qualities a woman can have: resilience. It is a sign of strength, character, faith, and inner beauty that shines brighter with every challenge you overcome. A woman who is truly blessed by God possesses a combination of faith, gratitude, and positive influence that makes her stand out in a world often filled with negativity and doubt. These qualities are not always immediately visible, yet they create a powerful impact on everyone she meets. While physical beauty may attract attention for a moment, the beauty that comes from faith, gratitude, and a positive spirit leaves a lasting impression that can change lives. This is the kind of beauty that grows stronger over time and becomes one of the clearest signs of a woman who understands her purpose and value. Faith is the foundation of her strength. It is what keeps her moving forward when life becomes difficult and uncertain. Every person experiences moments of disappointment, failure, and confusion. There are times when plans fall apart, opportunities disappear, and the future seems unclear. During these moments, many people lose hope. However, a woman blessed by God chooses to trust even when she cannot see the entire path ahead. Her faith gives her courage to continue when others would quit. She believes that challenges are temporary and that every struggle carries a lesson, a purpose, or an opportunity for growth. Faith does not mean she never experiences fear or doubt. It simply means she refuses to allow fear to control her decisions. She understands that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. This trust in God and in life's greater purpose allows her to remain calm during storms that would overwhelm others. Her faith becomes a source of inspiration for those around her because people naturally admire someone who remains hopeful in difficult circumstances. Alongside faith comes gratitude. A grateful woman sees life differently. Instead of focusing only on what she lacks, she appreciates what she already has. She understands that happiness is not found in having everything she wants, but in recognizing the value of what is already present in her life. Gratitude changes her perspective. It helps her find joy in small moments, appreciate simple blessings, and remain positive even during challenging seasons. Many people spend their lives waiting for perfect circumstances before they allow themselves to be happy. They believe they will be grateful once they achieve more success, earn more money, or receive more recognition. A grateful woman chooses a different path. She understands that gratitude is not a result of happiness, it is often the cause of it. By appreciating the good that already exists in her life, she develops a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. This attitude creates peace, contentment, and emotional strength. Perhaps one of the most remarkable qualities of a woman with faith and gratitude is her ability to positively influence others. Whether she realizes it or not, her attitude affects everyone around her. Her words encourage people when they feel discouraged. Her kindness comforts those who are struggling. Her optimism reminds others that difficult situations can improve. She becomes a source of light in places where darkness and negativity often dominate. Positive influence is not about being famous or having thousands of followers. It is about making a difference in the lives of the people you encounter every day. A smile, a kind word, a moment of encouragement, or an act of compassion can have a greater impact than many people realize. A woman blessed by God understands this. She knows that every interaction is an opportunity to uplift someone else. People are naturally drawn to individuals who make them feel valued, respected, and inspired. A woman with a positive influence does not constantly criticize, complain, or spread negativity. Instead, she looks for ways to help others grow. She celebrates the success of those around her and encourages them to believe in themselves. Her presence makes people feel stronger, more hopeful, and more confident. The beautiful truth is that faith, gratitude, and positive influence work together. Faith gives her strength, gratitude gives her joy. Positive influence allows her to share those gifts with the world. Together, these qualities create a beauty that no mirror can reflect and no passing trend can replace. They reveal the heart of a woman who understands that true greatness is not measured by appearance, wealth, or status, but by the lives she touches and the hope she brings to others. If you carry faith during difficult times, practice gratitude in every season, and use your words and actions to inspire those around you, then you possess qualities that are far more valuable than physical beauty alone. You are living proof that true beauty begins within and shines outward, touching lives, creating hope, and leaving a legacy that will be remembered long after outward appearances have faded.